Welcome everybody back to another video. It's a little bit longer than I was expecting. I decided to go put in scores because the last part of the week glitched because stream went down, and then apparently Streamlabs was also down recording, so I made sure this is going to actually record. Primetime games we have for this week are Vikings Bills, Chargers Broncos, Lions Rams. It's bias. You guys don't even get a pick for these ones. But opening up a Thursday night football, we got the Browns and the Bengals. Now, fun fact, I don't think a team has ever had two consecutive Thursday night games. But the Browns have now done that. It's weird, but we're just going to accept it. We got the 5-0 Browns, the only undefeated team left, and they are down 7 right now to the Bengals. If anybody's going to beat the Browns, it would probably be a division rival. David Njoku has turned into a blossoming tight end. The Browns are up 10, and they need the ball back. First and goal, and they're going to be able to knee out the ball and win by 3. Horrible start. I would love for the Browns to take an L at some point this season, because I don't want Andre's resume to start looking good. But to be fair, he hasn't had like a good primetime game. And the Bengals just keep losing. They are now down to 2-4. This division was supposed to be the powerhouse. Number 1 and number 3 offense. Dang, I didn't realize that my offense was that good. Anyway, we're going to try to get through all of these games relatively quickly. Number 1, you guys don't like watching long premieres. Number 2, I'm trying to get through as many weeks as possible, and it's already almost midnight. So, we gotta speed run through these. Luckily, there are 4 teams that aren't playing this week, which means we get to do 2 less games. Also, if you guys keep the chat active, everybody in the chat can be active with each other, since there's a less interactivity between me and you guys. I might be able to hop in and stop for part of it, but I think the main reason that I'm doing this is because, well, 1, I don't have the PS5, and 2, then I won't have to dedicate more time to the Madden sim. Divine Diablo with a pick here for the Raiders. We got the Raiders versus the former Super Bowl champs. And right now it's looking like a shutout is being pitched. Nope. 17-10 is your final score. Bo Nix. I don't know. I think Bo could be... I don't know. I'm an advocate for lots of these rookies except for Drake May. I think he is the bust of the draft. J.J. McCarthy is still trash. Still hasn't won a game. But the Falcons will play the Cowboys next week as we head to our first primetime game, Bills Vikings. And I believe this is at Bills. I could be wrong, and it could be at Vikings, but let's be honest, Caleb Williams is leading his division right now. Josh Allen with an awful game last week. I don't think he had 200 yards. I think he had like 117, no touchdowns. Really turned in to be that drunk Allen, but he is playing a noon game, so this should be one that he could be actually decent at. Also, just saying, I am doing this unedited, so that way I can actually live a life, because editing all of these would be crazy. So in a few minutes, the dean is going to come walking into my room, so just mentally prepare yourself for me to have a conversation with some random dude you've never met before. Anyway, here we are. The Bills are not going to get the ball back, which sucks. For them at least, as the Vikings are going to go up to 4-2. Josh Allen didn't play awful, but, well, he just got outperformed by Caleb Williams, and Cam Akers just outperformed James Cook. That's just how it's got to be. That's just how it's got to be. And the Vikings have Caleb Williams looking pretty snazzy over there. We're also not going to look at stats as much because, well, again, we want to be quick. That's 3 games in under 5 minutes. We'll take that. Let's go to the Titans next. Titans have a good coach. Mike Vrabel. They're playing the Colts, and the Colts are looking actually pretty good right now. This game will have heavy rain. Will Levis gets an upgrade. Honestly, I'd put him at 76 in real life. At least that's what he's playing like right now. He still has room to develop, but yeah. Alrighty. There we go. Colts up 7. Now 7-7. 14-7. And my screen is black. Anthony Richardson is leading his team on a tear. Trying to tear up the competition, but there's some picks that are not very fortunate. Yeah, there's a field goal. And this is going to be our first one we actually hop into. If I'm not here, we're still going to be doing the ping thing. If somebody would go ahead and put a camera reaction on this one, that'd be great. It helps Axel and I out a lot later. And speaking of helping out a lot later, that is a huge run for the Titans. Speaking as they don't have a timeout. That is crazy. They're going to start at the 48. Tannehill throwing, tipped incomplete. They were looking for D-Hop. If he would have thrown that a little bit higher and in stride, that's a touchdown. Tannehill throwing left side, caught. You might want to go clock it. No, they're going to go for a play. Oh yeah, because they need a touchdown. I was like, they can get a field goal off here. Tannehill throwing. Oh, you can't drop that. Might have been a smart drop because you're going to get tackled, but that's got to be one you catch in stride heading into the end zone. D-Hop is calling head top. There's no shot that should go to anybody besides D-Hop on one-on-one coverage. And they're going to go Hail Mary. Incomplete. Colts will win. Man, that's a little sad. I was kind of into it a little bit. But the Colts now up to 4-2. 4-2 is a lot better than 3-2. Let's, being completely honest, 3-2 you can drop to 500, but being 2 games above 500 is crazy. At least at early stages. The Titans are going to drop to 1-5, kind of a letdown season for them. Wait, no, I'm dumb. Vikings Bills was not prime time. It was Patriots Jets. That's my fault. I misspoke. It will be reflected in the schedule when I post that. Ow. That's my fault. But this one definitely is prime time. Garrett Wilson is up to an 88 overall. Dang. Okay. Was not expecting to see that. But we did. It's the same overall as Matthew Judon. He doesn't have the dev trait for it.
I knew you guys would be here.
He's in the other room. He went to bed at 10.
Oh, is it anything early?
No.
No,
Just going to bed at 10.
just a dad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, this is how you're celebrating being done?
Yeah, no, cross through there.
Alright, sounds good. $35 to 10. That's crazy. 42 to 10. Jets just embarrass the Bills. Aaron Rodgers with a 420 bomb. 5 tutties. Mac Jones, efficient. But they just couldn't move the ball. Was there fumbles? I mean, C.J. Mosley with a fumble recovery. I'm going to go make sure the door is actually closed. Nope, it was not. Alright. So the Jets are actually legit. We got Jags Commanders coming up next, and I think I just twisted my ankle, which is crazy because I'm literally just walking. Holy criminy. Another heavy rain game. Jacksonville taking on the Colts. Sorry if that was frozen for you guys. My screen went black and I don't really know how that records, because usually I'm always doing something on my computer. Anyways, because streaming counts is actually doing something. We've got two trash teams taking it on here in Duval County. I don't really know what to think of both of these teams. They're supposed to be good. They just aren't. They don't reflect. Wee-woo. Alright. Also, comment now or down below, because the comment section will be open, when is the best time for Sims to happen for you to watch and feel like you could be engaged? Because it probably won't be during normal stream time, but we could do early in the morning. We could do midnight, I guess. And that looks like that is going to be game. Yes, Jacksonville going to win by 14 over the Commanders. We could do like 7 right before. I am doing 12 days of shorts. First one is actually coming out my tomorrow. Probably 2 days before this one. Do you guys want to see weekends? Jacksonville's up to 3-3, which is actually better than I thought they were doing. There we go. All right, Saints is what we are looking for. 12 minutes in, we've gotten through a few games. We got through 6. So we're probably looking at about a 40-minute, depending on how many more games we hop into. But here, I'd say these teams are pretty even, the Giants and Saints. Gosh. And Giants, Saints. And no scoring in the first entire half. Saints finally put a decent drive together, followed by a Giants drive. And it is a 7-point lead, and that is a tie game. So we're hopping into this one. Dak Prescott on a 2nd and 2 from the 49. Need a field goal. First down to slant man. Bro, imagine if he actually was on the Saints. Like, the Saints would be a great team. It's a joke. Dak looking, throwing right side, incomplete, horrid throw. Not even 200 yards from him today. The redhead Group A, balling from the top, it seems. Dak, 49, looking, and he is going to be hit. Perfect accuracy, but he is hit by, is that Wallace? Is that Ben Wallace? 44 seconds, 3rd and 10. They need a first down. They need at least like about 7 yards in order to make a competent field goal for Group A. An incomplete, horrible throw. They are going to be punting to the Giants, and we're probably going to overtime. Here's the kick. And out of bounds at the 14. Michael Penix. I think this is the first time we've seen him. And the Giants could be a playoff team. Penix is left-handed? I didn't know that. And 18 breaks free! That's a touchdown! Is that Adonai? It's not Hodgins. Is it Sterling Shepard? Who is it? It's Isaiah Hodgins. Beautiful throw. And he looked like he should have gotten tackled. Horrid animation for the Saints. As let's go Giants. I can get behind Michael Penix. One play, 86 yards. Honestly, the Giants might be my favorite NFC team. I'm sorry. Like, Penix? Alright, Dak. You usually dominate the Giants. This is proof that you are a system quarterback, and you don't fit here in the New Orleans Saints. And he's throwing, caught Olave. It's going to be a timeout. They have 2 timeouts. Need a touchdown. Dak is probably going to go look amazing right now. Nope, he's going to throw it out of bounds for legit no reason. Alright, Dak, go ahead and end it for us. And throwing off his back foot, out of bounds again. What is he calling? Is he wanting like a free play or something? Is he wanting his wide receiver to grow about 50 feet in the air to catch that? Is he having problems at home? I have no idea what that play call or that signaling was. But here's Dak for game, and it's PI. I had holding personally, but Xavier McKinney, that's going to be accepted. First and goal from the 8. McKinney, you can't choke like that. As Dak throwing end zone. Incomplete! He didn't get his toes in. Holy crap. How do you choke that one? We will never know. That is crazy. Saints now drop to 2-4 as the Giants will be 4-2, beating a team that just beat the Eagles. As now head to see the Bears. And in case you missed it, I hate how I have to keep bringing it up, but I will because that is just my job. The Bears drafted quite possibly the worst first-round quarterback that we have ever seen drafted. I believe he was first round. Drake May, I think, has almost quadruple the amount of interceptions that he has touchdowns this season. And in playing a team with Darius Slay, what is the over-under for his interceptions? 2? Dang it, it's just a rainy weekend. And Drake May, is he going to throw picks in the rain? No, he's going to throw a touchdown. And that is 7-7. 7-14. Okay, Drake has 21 points in the first half. 28 points for the third. Texans might be coming up with a comeback. No. Actually, the Bears scored 35. That's the most points they've scored all season. Drake May with a 297. No touchdown. No ints. 4. Dang. Okay. I see you. I see you, Drake. That is his only good game all season. Is this a turnaround for the Bears? I don't want to start a rumor, but it could be a turnaround for the Bears. Maybe it was just that gelling process that had to happen. Darius Slay, only 1 pick this entire season. It's still tradition. As I believe we're now about halfway through this week. As we'll go to our... Actually, I gotta pick game of the week. Clearly not that one. I think that actually would have been game of the week. No, this would be game of the week because it's 4-1 versus 3-2. Not that it really matters that much, but this one's game of the week. I'm deciding this all now. It was already decided when you guys were watching this video. Alright, come on. This is a big game for the Broncos. And that's a touchdown. That's another touchdown. Okay, we're up 14-7. I hate losing to the Chargers. 24-10 in the fourth. Don't choke. 4th and 6. The incomplete. Alright. Pick up first downs. That's all we need is first downs, and we can knee out the ball and win by 3. Let's go. No picks. Derrick Henry still 100 yards. Austin Eckler had himself a game. We cannot stop the run game. Dang, I didn't even know I had Isaiah Dunn on my team. Who is Isaiah Dunn? Anyways, we play the Raiders next week. That'll be a fun one. Hopefully. Cardinals, 49ers. I am going to kill my voice. I have not done 2 sims in a row in forever. And my voice is already going. I just streamed for a couple hours. Usually I get a little break. I streamed for, I think I did 2 hours. 2.5 hours actually. And then proceeded to sim for a full sim, even though it cut in the middle. And then I'm doing another sim, and I wanted to do another 2-3 sims after this. Man, I'm going to die. I was also doing recording earlier for shorts. Anyways, here we are. We got Oct taking on Wrecked, and Wrecked is up 17-7. This is an important divisional game, as much as it really doesn't seem like it would be, but it is. And that just about sealed the game. I don't know how they keep winning games. The Cardinals are just a questionable team. Every time I think they're going to win, they lose. And every time I think they're going to lose, they win. It's just really actually questionable. But the 49ers dropped to 2-4. As we head to our last primetime of this week, the Rams taking on the Lions. Ooh, a breakout DB and dev trait for the Rams. I want to speculate who that could be, because speculation is fun. Wi-Fi is still currently down a little bit, just enough to make it so I can't even stream. That is the offense. Let's load the defense. Whoever it is, they already got 3 points on the board. Make that a touchdown. 14-10 in the third. Dang, this defense is atrocious. Might be Kobe Durant. Alright, Matthew Wright just nailed an 18-yard field goal. Sorry, I was looking at who it could have been. Also could have been Hodgins Tomlinson. Regardless, I'm pretty sure they have over 100 yards right now. Anyway, here's the Lions. They had a kick return before, and they're going to have another one. Raymond might be the best kick returner in the league. Is he a cheat code? No shot, we had another one. And that's a 2-point conversion. It's good. Holy crap. And the Rams not going to get anything out of it. 2 seconds left. They'll have a toss from Stafford. I guess this is why you don't want to have a bunch of 60 overalls on your team. Stafford I don't think he has the range, and it is dropped incomplete. Man, the Rams thought they had it. They thought they had it. Oh, walking in the heat. Is that by like Katy Perry or somebody? Who knows? Anyway, the Rams have a bye week next week as we head to Seattle, where they will take on the Tua Tagovailoa Packers. This is Tua's revenge game, because the owner of the Seahawks actually previously owned the Dolphins in Madden 23. It is heavy rain. Tua is used to this heavy rain. He's just that type of quarterback. Seattle, it's always actually raining for some reason. It just feels like so. Regardless, C.J. Stroud, I believe we expected him to be better than he is actually performing. And I hate it because he should be good. His overall reflects it, I believe. We've upgraded him a ton. I think he might be like an 87 now. Might even be higher. He just is not getting those depth traits, not getting his abilities up. Regardless, this is almost a must-win for the Seahawks. Zach Tom didn't know that was a player. Regardless, they are down 21-7 in the fourth. And the Seahawks might want to tank. This is sad. All right, we got 2 games left for this week. Dallas at Tampa. All right, Tampa, kick the Cowboys. Cowboys are the 1 seed in the NFC. And they don't look like they're going to get worse. This is a dynasty in the making. They have young DBs. They got a young quarterback. Dallas might be good to go for a few years. I don't see how they get screwed. Dallas already up 7. And that's halftime. 1 point lead for the Cowboys. Make that 11. And make that 7. Close game. Cowboys pull it through. Trevor Lawrence, pretty good game. Bucks will go play the Browns next week. As I was wondering when we were going to get to the Ravens, I didn't feel like they had an early bye week. But we'll have the Steelers versus the Ravens for pretty much last place in this division. And heavy rain again. I've not put any of the new trades in yet. We might do that one after this week. So, sorry, Ravens and Steelers. No, just sorry, Ravens. And Jaguars. Monday Night Prime. Imagine getting traded, like, so you got to pad your stats, because you get to play with no bye week. That's what I'm thinking about. I've always wondered how that works, in, like, factoring in records and stuff. Anyways, wait a minute. Quinn Ewers at the 40 needs a touchdown. Broncos switch. What a spin move that just didn't work. crazy. They have one timeout, need a touchdown. Ewers is going to roll. He's going to throw on the run, and that is caught. Deontay Johnson. 8-second runoff. And that was to the 23. Ewers, the floater. He mossed him. Who is that? Marlon Humphrey with the pick to call game. Here's the handoff, Josh Jacobs. First down. Close game. Brock Purdy able to pull it out. Brock Purdy now up to an 85. And the Ravens are now 3-3. And those are your final scores for this week. And let's force advance. So we got about through that week in about 30 or so minutes. We'll take it. We'll take it. So games for next week's primetime, 100% game of the week, Vikings Lions. Next game of the week, Jets Bills. And next one, Falcons Cowboys. That's what I'm seeing for important games. Regardless, we got 6 teams on the bye week last week, so I think we could try to beat under 30 minutes. Anyways, the Browns have a 2-win lead in the AFC. And we'll look at those really quick. I'm going to rest my voice. And here's the NFC. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go hit the upload button on this one and get started on the next one. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys.